What's going on, everyone? We have a massive info dump for Vicious Rejuvenations. It's the Dragon Ball Super card game set 12, Unison Warriors set 3. If you haven't seen the trailer, go and watch it. It's fantastic. It's possibly the best trailer they've done. It's the best set lore-wise they've done. Go and watch my reaction to it on the channel. Go and watch the actual trailer over on Bandai Card Game. Give them a subscribe. Give them a like. Say you saw Scott react with his one hand and being like, "Oh my god, it's Vados! Oh my god, it's Whis!" I can't even. But the site is updated now, and we can talk about everything Vicious Rejuvenation. Look at it. It's got the Mechikabura staff in the eye. I love it. Even I know how to spell vicious. Definitely, that's definitely an and not the I, because the I's right there. So, greeting Dragon Ball Super card game players. We have a lot to share in this installment. Let's begin with the latest addition to the Unison Warrior series set for release in January 2021. Go and buy this product. It's going to be so good. It's literally every character you could ever think of that you would want support for. We developed this set with tons of fun for both returning players and people who are just starting out. You can definitely tell that. So it's a great opportunity for your friends to give the game a try. I will literally force people to play this game at this point. Granted, as long as it's safe because of COVID, but that's not the point. This is on a note. We'll go over the general outline for the set and we'll follow it with more specific deck information. You can see you and some warriors. Ultimate deck is there and it's amazing. This release is centered around the storyline of Mechikabura's impending resurrection. We haven't, so that means that the fourth set is probably going to be the resurrection, possibly, maybe, I'm not sure. We'll find out. I haven't actually looked at this yet, so like my mind is kind of blown right now. It's got plenty of formidable ferns who return to their prime, resurrected or changed forms and powered up. Yes, they have, because the Xena characters are ridiculously strong for no apparent reason, because it's heroes. It's a good thing. That sounded super cynical, but I actually love it. The title was inspired by Mechikabura himself, of course it was. You can tell because of the look of the O. I'm so excited. Shadow Dragons have been gathering since set 1 Rise of the Unison Warriors. Yes, they have. They've now assembled. Omega Shenron makes his first appearance here, heralding the completion of the Shadow Dragon deck. Oh, Bandai! This set introduces the new keyword, Rejuvenate, which is highly unique even when compared to existing keywords because it's going to give us life. This powerful skill gives you life recovery for the first time. Yep. I mean, to be fair, considering they held off till set 12 to do this, I'm quite impressed. Because I remember back in set 1 people talking about life gain effects. Leaders seeking a new way to get stronger now have incredible assistance from the Unison Warriors. If you'd like to learn more about the keyword skill, just check out the previous only posted video. Look at it. I mean, can we watch it again? No, Scott. You need to carry on. So for the rejuvenate characters, we have King Piccolo or King Pickle. We have Janemba getting rejuvenate. Oh, I'm sure so many people are happy about that. Slug and Tails get it. The Shadow Dragons are getting it, and Frieza, that's cool. Shroom's getting a leader. No. Bandai, no. Shroom and Salza are going to have Rejuvenate, that makes sense. Gojita, Xena, and Grog Xena. Oh my god. Quite the lineup of players, power players. Yes, indeed. There are that's not even all of it. Like, there's Whis, Vados, there's the Raditz, there's Launch and Bulma. I love it, Bandai. I love it. We're especially large numbers of anticipated characters and leaders, including Launch, Pycon, Tails, and Whis. Yeah, because this is actually the first time we got Whis. We got Vados all the way back in set 1, and we didn't get Whis until set 12. That is mad. But we've got him now, and it's another god, and Hellas Super Combo returns. I don't know, maybe. There's sure to be characters you're looking forward to. And then we haven't even touched the revival pack, which they're about to touch, which is reboots. Keeping with the theme of stuff, we've rebooted and reprinted some past cards. The lineup was introduced in the video already. So we saw Broly's Ring and the Bergamo leader, which is the Broly's Ring is the one getting rebooted. The pack art, that's Gojita doing Stardust Breaker or Soul Punisher. That's Salza, that's Shroom, that's Mechikabura, that's Omega Shenron, and that is Tails. So we've got the premium pack here, which has the 2 promos. That looks black to me. I can't tell, but that looks like it's a black promo for Shenron. And then the ultimate deck artwork is... I can't even begin to describe how happy I am about this. From what I can gather, like 60-70% of this is brand new artwork. Like, I know they pull a lot from Dokkan Heroes and that, and that's not a bad thing. I actually love how they're presented, but a lot of this is new from what I can tell, and that makes me super excited, because if you see with what they're doing with Digimon, they have a strong precedent of how they can design it. So this is cool. So the ultimate deck is a new deck designed to let beginning players become the force to be reckoned with. Yeah, because it's based around Xena. Please go and pick up the towers from expansion set 14. You're going to need them. So it's a 51 card deck with every card featuring silver foiling. It also comes with a booster pack, yay, making it a must buy for play. I'm going to buy like 6 of these, I think. The details will be explained in the next designers. Bandai, no, that's not fair. I mean, I know we have to have like some patience, but like, look, you've got Toa there. You can't do that to me. That's not fair. But yeah, let's look at what's actually in the set. And obviously, King Piccolo returns to his youth. Launch gets her long-awaited leader card. I think this is the first launch card, let alone leader. So we have Launch. She is an Earthling. She is from the King Piccolo saga. She has 5k power, and she has such a nice little dress. Oh my god, it's so kawaii. Also, once per turn, when you combo, draw a card. When a card in your life, it feels very Hercule actually, when a card in your life is flipped face up by one of your red card skills, you may flip this card over. Oh my god, it's going to keep flipping back and forth, isn't it? You may flip this card over. If you draw a card, you can't flip the leader card to its front for the turn. Okay, so you're going to be flipping back and forth once per turn. So she's only 10k base on the Awakened side. I guess it's not really in this. Actually, I don't think this is Awakened, because there's no Awaken. So I guess it's the leader backside. That sounds really rude considering it's Launch. Nothing to sneeze at. Dig the name. When this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's cards. It gets minus K5 power for the battle. It's cards, so it can be... Oh, that's really devastating against like the lower powered Unison. She could kill Unisons really well. Like, especially if it's like the Gotenks Unison, because that's only got a 5k base. So she swings, she minuses it, it loses a marker, and then the combo will happen, right? So she can take 2 markers off of the lower Unisons really well. Once per turn, when you combo, draw a card. When a card... Okay, so it's basically when... So there's going to be a mechanic to flip the cards in your life. When you do, she's going to flip back and forth. You can only do it once per turn, because you can't flip to the back. You can't flip to the leader back for the... Oh, right, okay. So she can flip to that, but then you can't flip back. Or she can flip to that, but then can't flip back. So you can't keep on the backside for the turn. So we have... Achoo! Love it. Just check the rarities there. Common. Okay, and then this is an uncommon. It's Activate Battle. If your leader card is Earthling. Earthling only, so no other. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 10k power or less, KO it, then choose up to... Then combo with 1 red launch card from your drop area. Oh, okay. So you pay 1, you KO something. Sorry if you can see my feet there, I'm just getting a bit comfortable. I feel like this is going to be a long designer notes. So, and then you get to combo with a card from the drop, which then lets you draw a card. Yeah, I see this as a complete win. Oh my god. And compare this with some of the draft box cards we've got. I think you should probably pick up some Giant Force cards. She's the first leader to not possess something like Awaken or Wish, instead making multiple transformations by flipping. Who could forget her identity changing sneezing? Nobody, that's why you've done it. And I love it. Use combos to get launched, sneezing, and recreate the events of the show. Bulmer, Confident Friends. Ooh, pre-release stamp. But she's not full foil. The full art foils best be back, Bandai. Will fall out if they're not. Bulmer, Confident Friend, 0-5k combo, 1 cost. She's an uncommon. She's got a K power. When this card is played, draw a card, so she's a cantrip. If your leader card is a red Earthling only, I love this. I love specifying it's only Earthling. It keeps it into a nice little deck. With 10k power or less, when this card is used to combo, flip up to 1 card in your life face up at the end of the turn. Flip all face up cards in your life face down. Interesting. Interesting. And then the first SR of Vicious Rejuvenation is here. Son Goku, I-14, it's a free cost 2 specified rest. 0-5k combo, 20k power, Son Goku, Childhood, Saiyan, King Piccolo Saga. Auto, pay 2 red. If your leader card is a red Earthling only, when this card is flipped. Oh no. When this card is... I know where this is going. When this card in your life is flipped face up by one of your red card skills, you may place the top card of your deck in your life. So it replaces itself. Then you play this card from your life. If you don't play a card, place this face-up card in your drop area from your life. Ooh, okay. Also, when your opponent activates a counter, deal... Oh my god, so it's burn support as well. Absolutely, red has found its niche. I love it. One unique point of launch's decks is that battle cards can be played from life if the life is turned face up. I love it. I love anything to do with manipulating life and just new ways to play cards. So we have our Unison here. So that, yep, that's cool. Bulma secret support. It's a 1 specified red with 1k power blocker. Auto, once per turn, if your leader card is red Earthling only with 10k power or less, when a marker is removed from this card by an opponent's attack, flip up to 1 card in your life face up. At the end of the turn, flip that card face down. Activate main, +1. If your leader card is red Earthling card only, you may choose 1 card in your hand, place it in your life. If you do, add 1 card from your life to your hand, so replacing that life. If there's a card in your life that you've seen that you want, because you're not shuffling back, you can easily you can fix your life, and I love it. It's me and Melvin Senzu Pop, go and check him out. We're talking about how the Trunks leader and how that interacts with life is really cool. This seems to be a red variant of that, and I love it. Whereas blue ramps red players. Launch bounties, Brown County's most wanted bounties. I've got chocolate on the brain. Free energy, 1 specified red. This is a rare card. It's a 0-5k combo, unique critical, so she can only have 1 on the field at a time. Auto, pay 1 red if this is flipped in... Oh, okay, no, different. If your leader card is red only, when your leader card is flipped to its backside, to the awakened side, I guess? Yeah, because it's classed as a backside, yeah. So essentially, if it's flipped to awaken, so the form you can see here, that's her... awakened backside form. You can play it. So you can pay it for 1, a 15k critical for 1, just for sneezing essentially. When this card is played, use up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with 15k power, and wow, that is powerful. I love that card. And she's launch Earthling, and you can combo her with Achu if you need to, from the drop. Bulma is awesome. Yeah, that is true. Unison card to back up launch. You can add battle cards you want by removing it from your hand from life. Yeah. As a new card, key transformation. Other leaders can only be played once, but her allows. Yeah, and it can become very sneezing fit. Achoo! Next up, we have King Piccolo taking the throne as leader for the first time. Is that our first King Piccolo leader? Is it? I feel like we have had one, but I guess not. Oh, love that artwork. That's so good. This reminds me of Assault of the Saiyans artwork, and I love that set. So, wow. Okay, permanent. You start the game with 6 life. That's huge. That changes the entire game. I don't know what to make of that right now. We'll see what it does. When this card attacks, you may choose up to 1 red Namekian or Demon Clan card in your hand and place it in your life face up. If you do, add 1 card to your life from your hand. So again, you're going to be replacing life. I wonder if Rejuvenate can keep this guy alive, and that's why he starts at 6. So Awaken, when your life is at 2 or less. Oh, what? 2 or less? Or you have 2 or more flipped life face up. You may draw 3, place the top card of your deck in life, and flip this card over. That is a crazy Awaken ability. Wow. But it's also one of those, like we saw in set 8, when you have to go down to your limit. And is that the same artwork from Explosive Demon Wave, like, apart from the crazy crack eyes are gone, Bandai! It looks very similar. When this card attacks, so it's Awaken. Yeah, it doesn't. Bulma launch doesn't have Awaken there. That's really cool. That's such a cool little thing. I love it. King Piccolo Demonic Rejuvenation. So when this card attacks, choose up to 3 red Namekian or Demon Clan cards in your hand. Place them in your life face up. Okay. Yeah. So you're not gaining life? No, maybe you are. Are you? No. Then, yeah, so if you're only on 2 life, you can only put 2 cards in life, right? You can't put 3 cards in life. Yeah, because you would kill yourself. Yeah, okay. I think I understand that. I might get some clarification. Maybe I'm just overthinking that one. I'm sure the commenters or the Facebook group will easily pick that apart and tell me how that works. Activate battle once per turn. If you have a red Namekian or Demon Clan card, flip face up in your life, place the top card of your deck in your life face up, then combo with 1 face up red Namekian or Demon card from your life. I like it. I think that's cool. I think that's really cool. I dig that leader. He starts the game on low life, but when he awakens, he regains his youth and replenishes his life. Play the Demon Clan using life to realise King Piccolo's dreams. And we have more Tambourine. You have to remember, if you go back to Drive Box Giant Force, we have all of the Demon Clan now. It makes sense. Look, Bandai actually have planned out this series really well. How can people not love it? I don't know. Maybe they're just bitter. 3 cost, 1 specified red Tambourine, Reign of Terror, 0-5k combo. Unique. At the end of the battle where this card was used in combo from your life, play it. Yeah, it doesn't have critical, I guess. That's the saving grace there. Once per turn, if your leader card is a red King Piccolo card and you have 3 or more face-up cards in your life or a red Unison card in play with cards under it, when this card attacks, switches card to active mode, it gets plus higher fave power for the turn. Interesting. Attack of the Demon Clan. No! You can't do it like that. That Bandana's savage. Look, he's so dead-eyed. Oh my god. Another 1 cost activate battle for red. If your leader card is a red King Piccolo, plus 1 red Demon Clan card with an energy cost of 3 or less from your deck in your life face up. So you can stack this. That's awesome. In your life, then shuffle your deck. This was it. The moment Goku's unbridled rage came screaming to the surface, King Piccolo Saga was a story of Goku's revenge. Seriously, go back and watch it. It's a really good saga. Dragon Ball gets it doesn't get enough love. So I'm really happy Red has brought the original Dragon Ball back. Kicked off with the encounter with Tambourine. Tambourine was the most prominent minion of the Demon Clan, so he's been made into an important card that's just been to plunge the world into chaos, of course. Oh, and there's the stretchy arm boy. So it's a 2 specified red. When your opponent activates a counter skill, choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with 15k power or less and KO it. I actually love that. That's such a really cool effect. It's not once per turn either. That's great. Suck it, red. Activate main, draw 1 card. It's a +1. That's really good. That's just a really good effect. My pattern. Activate main, choose up to 1 of your red battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less. Choose all of your opponent's battle cards with power less than or equal to the chosen card. Oh my god, that's good. Then this card gains Rejuvenate once per turn. Rejuvenate. And then once per turn, remove 2 markers from this card for the turn. Huh? Oh, it's permanent. Wait, no, is it? Right, let me just... Do I understand this? Ran equal to the chosen card and KO them. This card gains Rejuvenate. Once per turn, remove 2 markers from this card. Oh, I guess because it's a keyword skill and not the activate main of itself, I'm getting confused. So it needs to be at 4 markers, really, to do anything? I think I like it. I think I like it. I'm sure they might explain it there. Oh, that's beautiful. That artwork's fantastic. Because he's coming out of the egg. Look at it. Oh, that's great. Symbol Reign of Terror. So we're going to get, I guess we're going to get Piano Reign of Terror and Drum? Is it Drum? At the end of battle when it's, so these are all going to have the comboed from life. You play them. Activate main once per turn. If your leader card is a red King Piccolo card, choose up to one of your red Unison cards with Rejuvenate skills in its text, and you may place one red demon card from your drop area. Oh, that's huge, because then that allows Rejuvenate to happen. Add one marker to the chosen unicard. Okay. That's going to be important. That is going to be an important combo. So in the King Piccolo deck, your life count may determine which cards you can use in combos, making it especially important to this deck. As such, if you can activate the Rejuvenate, you'll gain a major advantage. Yeah, of course. If you choose Tambourine, you can KO your opponent's most powerful battle cards. I mean, you can, but you can also choose Symbol, I guess. Oh no, because that's the activate main. You want that on board. Would they be 15k? Is it their most powerful? No, but it's saying because you can plus its power, so you can get. Oh, I see what you're doing, Bandai. I like it. I like it a lot. Hey, I'm value now by comboing with this card, comboing with the leader, and attack of the Demon Clan symbol can easily be put in, and then obviously, yeah, getting a chance to go on the attack. Okay, so we have King Piccolo Evil Dictator. That card looks beautiful. It has Deflect, it has Double Strike, it's a 6 cost, 4 specified red with 0.5k combo power, 25k base. It's dual attack, Double Strike, Deflect, as I just mentioned. When this card is removed from your battle area by a skill KO'd, play up to one red face-up Piccolo Jr. card with an energy cost of 4 or less from your life. So I guess you're going to be wanting to flip as much life as you can. Activate main, pay 1 red. If your leader card is Red King Piccolo card and you choose any number of red Demon Clan cards in your battle area whose total power adds up to 40k or more, place them in a owner's drop area, play this card from your hand. So do you have to choose any number of red? So you have to make 40k power or more, and you can pay it for 1. Yeah, that's good. That's real good, because it's just Demon Clan. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. And it can be combined with this, because this card's essentially a free play, but it goes away at the end of turn. So this is 15k from that 40k, which leaves you 25k to make. That's really doable. That is really doable. And you've just hit a double strike that can't be blocked. King Piccolo, Time to Fight. 4 cost, 2 specified red, 0.5k combo, 20k power. X evolve on top of a red king. Okay, it's going to evolve on top of that. Never mind. With an energy cost of 3 or less. Oh, or less. Interesting. When a card evolves into this card, add up to 1 red Namekian or Demon Clan. With an energy cost of 4 or less, other than copies of this card, or 1 unison with specified 2. Shuffle your deck. When this card is played or attacks, choose up to 1 dead Demon Clan, red Demon Clan in your battle area that gets 20k power, and obviously that's how you get this out. I love this. This is such a cool synergy. So strong finisher condition. So Evil Dictator looks to be a strong finisher. Looks to be. Bandai, you know it is. But the conditions to play it seems to pose a challenge. But when this deck theme, it's not as hard as it looks to get Demon Clan cards to 40k power. Time to Fight boosts power of your Demon Clan by 20k. Choose Tambourine, which will already be on 20k. So yeah, you can literally get rid of Tambourine for it. That's amazing. And yeah, the Demon Clan wouldn't be, new ruler wouldn't be sent to the warp. Seriously, pick these up now. Honestly, seriously, pick these up now. Only when you decide the outcome of the battle between Goku and Piccolo, just remember the fate of the world hangs in the battle. Balance, no big deal. NBD, right? So now we have Janemba Saga for blue. The biggest reveal this time has to be the first appearance of Pigon. Paikuhan, it doesn't really matter. His unison brings him together with the Frieza and Cell of the Afterlife team up, because it's based on the Resurrection F movie. Not Resurrection F, Fusion Reborn. But it's just called Janemba Saga. I guess I'll allow it. West Galaxy Warrior. This kind of opens the door for West Galaxy characters. I'm on board with that Otherworld Tournament Saga at some point. Yeah, I see what you're doing, Banda. I see that there. So let's go over the leader, shall we? It's 10k on the front side, which is normal. When this card attacks, look up 2 cards from the top of your deck. Add 1 mono blue card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards on top of your deck in any order. Okay, choose up to 1 of your Pycon cards with an edge cost of 3 or less and return it to hand. Okay. We'll see how it plays out. When your life is at 4 or less, you may draw 1 card, switch up to 1 of your... Okay, standard awaken, untap 1, draw 1. At 4, Pycon Penetrating Strike. When this card attacks, look up to 2 cards from the top of your deck, put them remain. So it's the same effect. Choose up to 1 of your Pycon cards with 3 or less. Then place the remaining cards on top. Choose up to 1 of your cards with Pycon cards with 3 or less. Add up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less. And return... okay, right. So yeah, you pick your card. You pick your opponent's card. If they're 3 or less, you bounce them to hand. I'm not a huge fan of blue bouncing to hand, but maybe Pycon can be the deck that actually makes it work. Activate main once per turn. Look at top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order, so you can stack this effect, which is really good. That's really good. Like, you combine this with something like Intersecting Fates from Draftbox Giant Force. That's a powerful combo right there. It starts off supporting Goku and Vegeta and helps Gojita. Oh my god, we're gonna see a Gojita 7. We're going to see a Gojita 7. Get your Super Saiyan 3 secret rares from the errata packs. Sun Goku Heavy Hitter. 1 cost, 1 specified blue, 10k power, 0-5k combo, barrier. Permanent. This card can't be played from any area except by skills. Interesting. If your leader card is a blue Pycon, so it's leader locked, and you discard this card, look at the top 3 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 mono blue Saiyan or West Galaxy Warrior card with an energy cost of 5 or less. So you could get the starter deck Gojita with it. Place the remaining cards on the top of your... So you're stacking your deck, and I love it. You can't activate man. Okay, so only once per turn, and you're not paying energy to do it, so I think that's fair. Is it a similar effect? It is a similar effect for Sentinel from Hell. But this guy's a blocker. This guy's a barrier. I guess it makes sense. I mean, these are good Union Patara targets, right? They've got the same power. But they're also good Union Fusion targets. So I think that's good. And then you've got Flawless Technique Pycon. Again, 1 drop specified. If your leader card is Pycon, so you can bounce this back to hand if you want. When it's played, draw a card, so it's a cantrip. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, then choose 1 card in your hand and place it on the top of your deck. Okay. Not really seeing what that's gonna do, but we'll see. We'll play out. It's a best 1 if your leader is Pycon. When this card is removed from the battle area by a skill, if the card you placed in the drop area with this... When this card is removed from the battle area by a skill, if the card you placed in the drop area with this skill was a blue Sun Goku or Vegeta card with an energy cost of 1, you may play it with its skills negated for the turn. Where do you put the card in the drop area? Card you placed in the drop area with this skill was a blue, and you may play it with its skills negated. Am I just missing something? Choose up to 1 card in your life, add it to hand. Choose 1 card in your hand and place it on the top of your deck. Where is it getting the drop area from? If a card you placed in a drop area... Oh... Because of the best 1. So if you best... Right, no, I get it. Wow, that took me too long. Okay, so again, this stacking, but yeah. Actually, that's really cool because you can proc it off your own leader. That's interesting to me. That is an interesting theme. I probably should have just read the notes. This theme starts by placing Goku and Vegeta on top of the deck, centering on using a cost 1 Pycon skill. Yeah. Okay, cool. I dig it. Frieza and Cell, a match made in hell. Look at them with their nice little halos. These have Rejuvenate. So it's like, so the Rejuvenate unisons are going to have 2 specified by the looks of it. Once per turn, remove 4 markers from this card. Place 1 card under this card. Yeah, so you put the card underneath and then you put the top card of your deck in life. When this card... So that's just one of its keywords. And then once per turn, when a card in a battle area is returned to its owner's hand by a skill, draw 1 card, then choose 1 card in your hand and place that card at the top or bottom of your deck so again stacking. Activate main, choose up to 1 blue battle card in your hand with an edge cost of 1 and play it. I really like this unison, no wonder it's an SR. So I'm wondering, does this... I don't get it. I'm not entirely sure I get this card. So it gains Rejuvenate, but is it saying the Rejuvenate for this is once per turn, remove 2 markers from it to get Rejuvenate? Because you're already minusing 2 here, and then you're minus... Oh, I get... Yeah, okay. So it's essentially you've already paid half of it, so you remove 2 more and you get Rejuvenate. I think that's how that works. I'll try and get clarification. So yeah, we've gone over that. We need to go over West Galaxy Revival. Activate main. If your leader card is a blue Paikuhan, draw 2 cards and choose 1 card in your hand. Place it at the top or bottom of your deck. Switch it to 1 of your mono blue energy. So this combined with Intersecting Fates is going to be nuts. If your leader card is a blue Paikon and you choose 1 of your blue unison cards with the Rejuvenate skill, send this card from your... So you put it underneath. Yep. So there's now ways to put non-duplicate unisons underneath, which is really cool. The fact this deck features numerous costs, I think this is super value town, right? That's what I get from this. Both in this world and the next. Now I appear to get one of these. Match Made in Hell doesn't just put a battle card in play for 1, it also puts a card underneath for Rejuvenate while rearranging the top of your deck. A combination you'll want to go for whenever possible. So there's a 5-cost new Gojita, the Demon Destroyer. 0-5k combo, 25k power, 5k, 2 specified blue. Not Union Fusion though. I'm guessing that's how you cheat out of the free. So it's a unique barrier dual attack. Activate main, pay 3 blue. If your leader card is a blue Paikon and you place 1 blue Sun Goku card and 1 blue Vegeta card with an edge cost of 1 from your deck to your drop, and you shuffle your deck place card from your hand. So you bring it out for free by getting rid of cards from your deck. I like that. It's unique barrier dual attack, so that's cool. Does Soul Punisher work with this? I can't remember. I can't remember if it's leader or battle card. It might just be leader card. Activate main. Once per turn, best 1, pay 1 if your leader card is a blue Picon. So it's very much locked to Picon, which is it's fine. I've said both variants of his name. It's going to be really annoying for people trying to keep track. And you have 4 or more energy. If the card you placed in drop area was a Gojita with an energy cost of 8, oh my god. That's wild. That's wild to me. And there it is. There it is, folks. With all this in place, Gojita can finally get into this version. Hey, look, that's that fixed version which doesn't exist. Bandai, you're lying to us. So Gojita, Godspeed Demolisher, look at it. Soul Punisher in all of its glory. Without like the colours, like you got the rainbow effect there. So it's 8 cost, 4 specified, 1 10k combo, Double Strike Dual Attack, X Evolve, 2 blue on top of a Gojita with cost of 5, so it can be this one or the starter deck one. Or you can burst it and get it. So if you stack this, you pay 1 for this. I mean, you're already paying 2 for it, but yeah. Like, once per turn, if your leader card is mono blue, when this card is played on your opponent, but they've not locked this to Picon because they want it to be played in like other decks, so that's fine to me. So leader is mono blue. When this card is played on your opponent, when this card is played or your opponent activates a battle card skill, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards and return them to their hand. That's pretty good. Doesn't ignore barrier, which is really balanced. If your leader card is mono blue and you have 6 or fewer cards in hand. Okay, I see what they've done. If your leader card is mono blue and you have 6 or fewer cards in hand, at the end of your opponent's turn, they choose 3 cards and they place the rest. That's really good. It's a nice callback to Gojita 7, but it also it's quite balanced, I think. It's a really good SR. I love what they've done with it. And obviously you can play it. X-Evolve plays all blue cards from your hand, other than this card, to the drop. Place it onto a blue Gojita 7 or more, because Gojita 7 doesn't exist anymore. It's a critical. You can Union Fuse it, but no one's going to Union Fuse it. It's got Deflect, so it's going to hit the board. Sparking 15. Choose one Goku, one Vegeta from your drop area. Place them at the bottom of the deck and switch it to active mode. It's not once per turn. So basically, as long as you've got Sparking 15, as long as you've got Gokus and Vegetas, you can do this effect. It's a critical that's just going to keep punching you for 40k. I love it. I'm so happy to see this card maybe get some use. Then let's get to the new Janemba. Oh, it's so cute. We're only on the blue cards. So add one card from your life to your hand when this card attacks. Choose up to one blue evil incarnate or demon. Or just demon card from Energy Cost 2. Oh, you playing it? Okay, that's cool. When your life is at 4 or less, draw 2 cards, flip it over. Okay. So no mill strategy here, which is nice. It's nice to see. That artwork's phenomenal. When this card attacks, draw one card. Activate main once per turn. Pay 1, place 1 card from your life in your drop area. Place up to 1 blue evil incarnate card with an energy cost of 2 from your energy. Oh, play from your energy. Okay. Is that playing from energy as well? No, that's from hand. That's from energy. Okay. So we got our free. Actually, that's nice to see. So it's a free K, 30k, free drop skillless blue, but it's Janemba support, but it's also skillless support. Same with the Janemba here. I love seeing it. You love to see it, boys. Janemba and Enchanted Transformation. It's a critical for 2, so you can play this turn 1, right? Yeah, you can play this turn 1. Place it, and then on turn 2, place this card in its own drop area. Play 1 skillless evil incarnate with a cost of 3. Is there going to be an evolve? Maybe, I don't know. Interesting. So Janemba Bewitching Blow. 0/5 free. Critical dual attack at the end of turn. Send this card to its owner's warp. Okay. Activate min if you have 3 or more energy and you choose 1 blue skillless battle card. There we go. That's what it is. And just skillless. It's not Janemba. Return to the hand. Play this card. You can't activate min. Okay, so you can't spam it. But 19k critical dual attack for just getting rid of a card that you. That's really cool. And we have the field spell Soul Cleansing Machine. If you lead a card as Evil Incarnate, when one of your Evil Incarnate or Demon cards is played, don't forget Mirror might work really well with this card as well. When one of your Evil Incarnate or Demon cards is played, place the top card of your deck underneath this card, so you're self-milling. Activate main if there are 4 cards underneath this card, place. Put it in the drop, play it up to 1 blue skillless card. With an energy cost of 3 or less from your deck or drop area, then shuffle your deck if you look for it. So you can just play this card. I assume that's what you go for, right? You play this card and then you can activate main. It's not unique, so yeah, 2 of these on board is terrifying. Oh, here we go. Janemba Dark Parasite. Critical. 4k. 4 specified. 2, 0, 5, 20k critical. If your opponent has 2 or more energy, when this card attacks, your opponent may choose one of their battle cards and warp it. If they don't, I draw a card and wow, that's powerful. And then the big boy. Oh, hello, big boy. Janemba Rampaging Demon. So he's critical, dual attack, X evolves on top of a Janemba Xeno with cost of 4, which is this boy. When this card evolves, draw 2, switch this card to active. So you can swing, you can evolve, you draw 2, and now it's a 25k. Oh, I love it. This has to be support for the original chain as well. Like, people need to get on that. Start theory crafting, people. And also look into Mirror from Expansion 15. 5-star Parasitic Ball. Against that Dragon Ball in Oreos. Choose 1 card. It gets 5k power, so we've seen that on all of them. If you have 2 or more energy and you choose one of your mono blue Janemba cards with an energy cost of 3, okay, so it's not less, and place it underneath. Play up to 1 blue Janemba Xena. Yeah. So the only target. So we've got this as a target. We've got this as a target. I'm not sure if we have any more. But yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. So yeah, so essentially you can do this really early. Yeah, you could. Yeah, I see. I want to say I want to play Janemba, but I still have such a bitter taste of the playing Janemba Mill in the fight in one of those events. I think Manchester 2017, 2018 maybe. I really didn't enjoy playing it. I mean, I did, but I didn't. Next we get to Tails and Slug. Really cool cards, by the way. This set is phenomenal already, and we haven't even got to my favourite part yet, because Mechikabura is obviously going to be black. Well, I say obviously, it might not be. Slug and Tails. Slug is Rejuvenation centric, yeah. Tails is the first leader card, and trust us, it was worth the wait. Just like the anime, he uses the Tree of Might to power up, so yeah. I mean, if you didn't do Tails and the Tree of Might, you have no business designing Dragon Ball. So, really cool Lord Slug artwork there. When his card attacks, you and your opponent draw one card. Well, how gracious of you, sir. Interesting. I like that. I think it's probably because it adds Rejuvenate here. So, if you have 3 or more energy, when you activate a Rejuvenate skill, draw 2 cards, then flip. So you can you can awaken if you rejuvenate. So when your life is 4 or less, and you and your opponent may draw, then you switch up to 2 energy. Interesting. I like that awaken skill. I think that's such a unique design. I like it a lot. Obviously, and they've got the Namekian tags for all you who need it. What the F is this effect? Let's read it. So, Rejuvenated Invader. If your opponent has 7 or fewer cards in their hand, this card gets minus... Okay, so you have to pump your opponent's hand. This is interesting because people do actually have huge hand sizes in this game. I know with Dark Broly I'm constantly pushing 10 plus a game. But it's 20k. Okay, now it makes sense. When this card attacks your opponent, draw a card. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like it's something that you'll see in practice and it makes sense. If your opponent has 10 or more cards in their hand, play up to 1 mono green slugs on it. With energy 2 or less from the drop. So you are cool, my opponent has a big hand, but I'm assuming there's going to be a huge payoff somewhere down the line. But again, it's interesting. We're seeing green slug and not green yellow, so I'm not sure where they were going with the draft box plans. Maybe they want to mix it up. Maybe this is like, hey, you can use this and this. We'll see. But I'm not seeing that's that's basically the yellow one, I think, but for green. So we have the 1-drop Lord Slug Conquer Restored 0-5 1k. 1 cost, 1 specified, 4k. Unique. If your leader card is Slug's Army, when this card is played from your hand, you and your opponent draw. At the end of your turn, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and puts it at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there is you're not just going to give your opponent the entire advantage. If your leader card is Slug's Army, your opponent has 7 more cards in their hand and 1 or more energy. Choose up to 1 mono green. I like this. It's weird, but I really like it. Medamcha, Invader of Earth. Ultimate Main. If your leader card is pay 1 green. If your leader card is Slug's Army and all your energy is mono green, so this shuts down the multi strategy. And you send this card from your drop area to the warp. Add up to 1 card from your life to hand. Play a meta token, and your opponent draws 2 cards. At the end of the turn, your opponent chooses 2 cards. So essentially, you fill your opponent's hand, you do all your effects, and then they put loads to the bottom. And then they're not going to want a combo because they're going to lose cards at the end of the turn. Okay. And a nice reminder text of what meta tokens actually have. So then this is the one we've seen in a trailer. It's a 2 cost, 15k rejuvenate, 4 cards and a card underneath to put the top card of your card in the deck. I like it. I think it seems quite balanced at the moment. You can't really abuse it from what we can see. Although this just has yeah. Oh, I've just realised how that Piccolo works. It gains rejuvenate and a once per turn. Yeah. Okay. I get it now. Okay. So the Piccolo has a main of, if your leader card is mono green and your opponent has 7 or more cards in hand, play this card from your hand with a marker on it. You can't play a unison card for the turn. So it comes in at 2 for 1, which is fine, I guess. Activate main, choose 1 card in your hand, place it under this card. You and your opponent draw a card, then choose up to 1 green battle card. When an original energy cost of 1 in your hand, play it. At the end of the turn, your opponent chooses up to 1 card in their hand, places it. I really dig this deck, actually. I think this is going to be a lot of fun to play with. It's a free cost slug, thwarter of plans, deflect, auto bond 2. If your leader card is Slug's Army, when your opponent uses a card in a combo, you may place it in the drop area. If you do, you and your opponent draw a card and they get the skill for the turn. When this card is removed from the battle area by opponent's skill or KO'd, if your opponent has 7, play up to 1 green slug card. Yeah. So essentially you're going to cycle back to this boy, and then this boy just gains your advantage. Anguilla without critical, what's going on? If your leader card is Slug's Army and all of your energy is mono green, so this again shuts down this multicolour strategy, which I don't understand why they did yellow slug. I don't. At the end of your turn, if you have 6 or fewer cards in your hand and you draw, and your opponent has 10 or more, draw 3. Actually, that's quite powerful. Then we get to the Parasites. So we'll go for the ball first. You choose. Oh, if you're okay, right, no, that makes sense. So you get the 5k. If your opponent has 3 or more energy, and you choose one of your opponents, and you choose one of your mono green Lord Slugs with an energy cost of 3 or 4, so you can use it on this, which I guess is better. Or this. Play at the bottom, and then you put the slug in active mode. You got Parasitic Darkness slug here. It's Slug Xena. 4 costs 2 specified green, 0/5. If your opponent has 3 or more energy, when this card is played, your opponent chooses 1 card and chooses one of their unison in place. What? When this card is played, your opponent may choose one of their unison cards and wow. If they didn't, your opponent draws 1, choose all of your opponent's battle cards and KO them. That's wild. That's wild. Lord Slug out of control. That's wild. Look at the artwork on that. That's good. This is going to look amazing in full art. I'm going to try and get confirmation that we still have full art foils. I think we will. It would be weird if we didn't. But so this is a Triple Strike X Evolve on top of this bad boy. So you pay 2 to bring out a Triple Strike boy. With 0/5k combo. When this card is in rest mode, your opponent can't attack leader cards or you. Ooh, that's a powerful effect. When this card is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill, thank God it's not KO'd. Play up to 1 green Lord Slug with an energy cost of 3, and you can loop it. Okay. Can this be played from drop area, or is it just deck or hand? Card with an energy cost of 4, deck or hand. Yeah. So you get this. This dies. You get this. And repeat. And this card also introduces Turtles. Okay, that's a lot of text. Tails. Ooh, Tail Crusher Corp is what they're going with. I don't actually know that was the name. I don't think it is. But well, that's what they're going with. Sorry, just had to check a message there. If a Tails Crusher Corp card in your battle area would be placed in its owner's drop area by one of your skills, it's sent to its owner's warp instead. When you place... Wait, okay, so if a Tails Crusher Corp card in your battle area would be placed in its drop area by one of your skills, it's warped. Okay. When you place this card in your leader area, yep, you get 3 of Might straight away. Thank you, that's the best way to deal with field cards. When this card attacks, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Add up to 1 Tails Crusher Corp card among them. Add them to your hand and then shuffle your deck. When your life is at 4 or less, or your opponent has 3 or more life face up, you may draw 1 card, switch up to 1 of your energy to active mode and flip this card face up. Tree of Might. Sorry, what? I just kind of missed the entire leader. So when your life is 4 or less, your opponent has 3 or more life face up. Interesting. You may draw a card and switch it to 1. Yeah, so untap 1, draw 1, but it has 2 conditions to meet, which is cool. Permanent. If your tails, yeah, so it has the same permanent. When this card deals damage, you choose the card. You choose the card from your opponent's life. Oh, Bandai. Oh, Bandai. When this card attacks, draw a card. Activate mid, choose 1 card from your hand and place it at the bottom of your deck. Add 1 fruit. Add 1 fruit of the Tree of Might. Oh my god. From your drop area to your hand. Are these going to be like the Dragon Balls? Do we see it? Wait, we actually don't see it? No, you can't see. Oh yeah, it's right there. It's really early, guys. It's not even 9 o'clock here in the UK. I woke up, did the trailer reaction, and then we deep dove into this. So we haven't seen any of the... We'll just bang to the page top there. There's movie, which I guess is there's card list, event, products. We haven't looked at that yet. I don't think we will in this video, to be honest. I think it's going to go long already. So back to where we were. We've got tails. I love the idea of choosing which life your opponent takes. That really cooks Trunks when he's like, I have these face-up cards that I want, and you're like, I'm just going to make sure I don't pick those. So we have Tree of Might. While in a battle area, this card can't be placed in the drop area by your skills. Reduce the combo cost of all cards. Okay, cool. I dig it. If all your opponent's energy is mono green, if this card is in your battle area at the start of your main phase, choose 1 card in your life and flip it face up. If you do, your opponent adds up to 1 fruit. What? Okay, we're going to have to read the notes on this. As I mean, if your leader card is a Tails Crusher Corp card, play this card in your opponent. That's really cool. So you start with this, you have this, and then you move it to your opponent. So it's technically your opponent's card. So then it's you. So you're going to get all of the benefits. That's amazing. Oh, I love this. Oh, this cooks over, right? Because I think you can only have 1 field card active at a time. This cooks over Metacooler. Oh, Big Star. Nah, mate. You can have my Tree of Might. Oh, I love it. So then we have the fruit of the Tree of Might. Let's see what it's all about. It's a 1 cost, 1 specified green. If your lead card is a Tails Crusher Corpse, and all your energy is mono green, you flip this card face up in your... Flip 1 face up card in your opponent's life face down. Choose it to 1 of your leader cards or battle cards. It gets plus 20k for the battle. If the chosen card's character name includes Tails, it gets double strike. And I was about to say, is there going to be a critical Tails? Yes, there is. So that's a nasty combo. I'm assuming this lets you... What lets you flip up your opponent's life, though? While this card is in battle area, this card can't be placed in a drop area by your skills. Reduce the combo... I love it. It's just a massive fuck you. It's great. Yeah. I guess they give you... No, because your leader won't be a Tails Trust. Yeah. What lets you flip? We haven't seen anything that lets you flip. Maybe the minions can flip cards up. So let's go over the big boy. Unique, deflect, critical. Yeah, I was going to say you probably can't get away with having more than 1 of this on board. If you have 3 or more Crusher Cores in your battle area and have free energy, you can play it for 2. That's disgustingly strong. During your turn, all Crusher Corps in your battle area get 10k. Mate, what is this? What is this, Bandai? This is fantastic. When this card attacks, choose it to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, KO it. So this can be a double strike crit without using... Essentially, this replaces Fairy and Destruction Champion Kite, right? We've recreated like the plot line of absorbing the energy of the fruit spirit to create the fruit. I love it. I absolutely adore it. This is more than I thought they would do. This is fantastic. This is like super unique. That booty there. Tails Invader of F, unique. When this card is played, flip up to, so there you go, there's the flipper. There's the flipper. If your leader card is a Tails Crush card, when this card attacks, look at the top 5 cards. If you dare combo with up to 5 of them. How many did it need to be flipped up? Only one, so yeah, okay. This is vital. Let's see what these cards... Almond! Or Almond, right? I think it was meant to be. If your leader card is... When you use this card, combo from your deck or hand. When this card is placed in drop area from your combo area, you play it in rest mode. This is huge. So this is in your opponent's area. So you can have Frieza's Army Pod, which then procs on this. Hey, go and get your Frieza's Army Healing Pods. And then I guess this has the same effect. Yes, it does. When this card is played, look at top 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 Tails Crush Corpse. Add it to hand. And then this is activate main. Send this card to its owner's warp. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or more. KO it. You can't play copies for the turn. Okay. Fair. They're not super strong unless you have this boy though. So I like that. I feel like this is very Ginyu Forcey. And I can't be mad at that. So we have the Dark Parasite Tails here. He is a blocker. When this card activates its blocker skill, or is removed by an opponent's skill. Okay. You literally have to deal with this card. Your opponent may choose one card in their hand and discard it. If they don't, draw a card. And I love this choice thing. We started to see it in Giant Force, and then obviously the Tree of Might plus the Z. Like, yeah, this is fantastic. This is a good look. I love this. Like, I want more of this. So it's critical double strike. X evolve for 2 on top of this or this. Nope, that's the wrong one. Or this. When a card evolves into this card, switch this card to active mode, then your opponent chooses one card in their hand, sends it to the warp, flip up to 2 cards in their life face up. Auto once per turn. When this card attacks, combo with up to 1 green battle card from your drop area with its skills negated. Okay, that's fair. I wonder... interesting. I love the artwork on this, like with that the Tree of Might in the background. So if your opponent has 2 or more energy, choose 1 mono green tails. When it costs a 3 or 4, so it will be this one. I guess we're going to have a free cost in there as well. Yeah, we won't see it. So there is a free cost tails in the deck as well. It's cool to know. Yeah, and then it's the standard parasitic ball effect. In addition to the Ginyu, this set includes another. Oh, right, yeah. So in addition to the Janemba Slug, yeah, it includes tails. Rest assured, this is merely one where the Tree of Fruit can lead you to victory. I'm so excited. Speaking of being so excited, we have Whis' debut. Because it's Resurrection F, so if you go back to set 5, there's probably some cards that... Maybe that Vegeta is going to be useful. And Shadow Dragon Saga. Do we have an Omega leader? We don't have an Omega leader? Oh, no, Scott, stop. Scott, spoilers. Golden Frieza gets a proper resurrection and a proper powerful card to boot. Now that the Shadow Dragons have fully assembled, you can create the Shadow Dragon deck of your opponent's worst nightmares. I guess it makes sense that you just keep the Sin Shenron leader and then just build around that. I think that's a pretty good way of doing it. First up, long-awaited Whis leader. When this card attacks, draw a card. Cool. Auto, once per turn, if it's your opponent's turn, when a yellow skillless battle card with 15k power is played from your... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is going to be huge. This deck's going to be huge. When your life is 4 or less, if you have or you have a yellow unison card with specified cost of 2. Hi, I'm Vados. You may draw 1, switch up to 1 of your energy to active mode. Add cards from your... So it's the similar Gotenks effect. If you're on 8, you have to go down to 6. Godly Mentor. Oh, so pretty. When this card attacks, draw 1. Same effect. If you combo into your opponent's turn, you get to play a card. Activate main once per turn. Choose 1 yellow Son Goku or Vegeta with an energy cost of 2 in your battle area. Place it in its owner's drop area. Choose it to 1 yellow Interesting. It's going to be very interesting. So this is going to be a deck based around Goku and Vegeta, maybe? Yeah. Interesting. That's the God key as well, which I love. So Cosmic Aid of Vados. When your opponent attacks, you may choose one yellow skills battle card in your hand or drop area and combo with it. If you do, negate the skills for the turn. +1, activate main. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or unison cards. Switch it to rest mode. That's cool. -4, play up to 2 skills battle cards. Okay, that's cool. I love the artwork though. Absolutely phenomenal. I hope again we've got the full art foils back because I want to be able to see her staff. I love it. I've got a good feeling I know who designed this, so I'm very happy. You get a thumb up, and you get a thumb up. You get 2 thumbs up. Whis' sister had it. So we've got a Goku skillless, we've got a Vegeta skillless, and we got a Whis helping hand. I actually do need a helping hand. Hey, low hanging fruit. 1 drop 0/5. When this card is played, look at top 5 cards from your top of your deck. Add up to 1 yellow skillless card. So this is just a yellow skillless deck, and I can't hit on that. Especially with the draft box stuff and set 11 gone. Was it? I don't remember. Tommy Burrows is the guy to ask about it. Combo cost of 2 from your hand. When you use a yellow skillless battle card in combo, draw a card and card to it. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. Not got a barrier or anything. It's not stupidly broken, but really cool. Just lets you win more. Oh, okay, so this is what you use with the leader effect. So once per turn, pay 1, choose 1 yellow, or Goku or Vegeta with a cost of 2, which are these guys. And you can play them in your opponent's turn by comboing it, and they're only 0. Okay, that's really good. So you do that. You put them in the drop area. Choose up to 1 yellow battle card from your deck or hand and evolve them. Yeah, and you play them. So combo, play, leader effect, pay 1, bye, hello. And so these guys have critical X evolve 2. So if you don't want to use the leader effect to do it, draw one card, a yellow, or if you want to draw it, so you evolve on top. When this card attacks, choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, KO. Fair. When this card is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill, play up to 1 yellow Vegeta with a cost. So if this gets removed, you get this. And I'm assuming if this gets removed, you get this. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So then you can X evolve further. And then when your opponent activates a counter skill during a battle with this card, you may switch this card to active mode. If you do, negate the skills for the turn. Really cool. So that's a double strike. That's crit. Really dig that. And that's all we get to see from that. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. So we get Frieza in the cool little pod form. If all of your life is face up and you... Wait, what? If all of your life is face up, you lose the game. When you take damage, flip cards in your life face up equal to the damage taken instead. So I guess you're permanently on 8. Cards in your life can only be flipped face up by skills on mono yellow cards, and you can't add face up cards from your life to your hand. So you can remain on 8. This is weird. This is interesting. So when you place this card when you play it in your energy leader area, you get this card. You awaken when your life is 5 or less, but you don't. Choose 1 in your battle area, place it in the drop area, and flip this card up. This is a weird deck. We'll see, and it's only got 5k as well. So you awaken if all your life. So yeah, if all your life's face up, you lose. When you take damage, flip cards in your life face up to damage instead of taking the damage. Cards in your life can only be flipped by activate battle. Once per turn, play 1 card from your life in your. Place 1 card from your life in your drop area. Draw a card. This card gets double. Okay. And then we'll see what this has to add cards back to your life, right? So barrier field. Okay, Bandai. Why not just do permanent discard card? Whatever, man. You do you, guys. When a card from your life is flipped face up, choose up to one of your opponent's cards and switch it to rest mode. Okay. Activate main once per turn. If all of your energy is mono yellow and you choose one card in your life and one yellow Freezer's Army card in your battle area and place them in the drop area, draw 2 cards and choose up to one mono yellow Freezer Army or one mono yellow unison card and place it in your life face up. Okay, I get that. That makes sense. Activate main or battle. If you have 3 or more face up cards in your life and you place this card in your drop area, you may flip your leader card to its backside. If you do, place the top card of your deck in your life face up. So Freezer only has 5k power. As well as a handicap of preventing you from adding life cards to your hand. Once he gets cutting edge recovery device, however. Once he gets in, I get it. So it's like you thematically you get into this. However, Freezer's chance to shine arrives every time you flip a card from life. You get to rest an opponent's card, including their energy. So obviously, Big Armor is probably going to see a comeback with this deck. And once you have 3 or more face-up cards, you can flip over. So you can go to this. Okay, I get it now. I get it. I feel like this deck's either going to be super aggro or super weird. I'm obviously a lot of people want to talk about meta decks and stuff. I feel like this is going to be a really fun casual deck like Garlic Jr. is. Then we have Ginyu New Transformation, which is a unison. Rejuvenate. So we've got the Rejuvenate key there. And place to dead. So yeah, you get rid of the cards that are face up and then you put new. It's going to be tough. If your leader card is yellow and all of your energy is mono yellow, when this face up card in your life is placed in the drop area, if you do, ooh, that's good. As for main, you may place one face up card in your life under this card. If you do, that's how you do it. So the whole deck revolves around this. We've got Freezer trained at last. He's a double strike. Also, pay 1 yellow. If your leader card is a yellow Freezer's Army card and all of your energy is mono yellow, when this card is face up in your life, when this face up card is placed in the drop area, play this card from your drop area. If your leader card is a Freezer's Army card and you place one face up card from your life in your drop area, when your opponent plays a battle card, you may choose that card and switch to rest mode. If you do, draw a card, negate the skill for the turn. 2 drop Freezer Onslaught begins. Really cool looking card. Blocker, auto, pay 1 yellow. If your leader card is a yellow Freezer's Army card and all of your energy is mono yellow, when this card is face up, if in your life, if this is placed in a drop area, you play this card from a drop area. If it's your turn, when this card is played, choose one of your opponent's battle cards. When it's cost of 4, okay. And then Freezer Divine Transformation, 5/5/0/5/2/5. Deflect, double strike, blocker, permanent. This card can't be removed from your battle area by your opponent's skills. If your leader card is yellow, when this card is played, choose all of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, KO them, flip one face-up card in your life face down. At the end of the turn, switch this card to active mode. It's a blocker with double strike, that's really cool. Also, once per turn, when your opponent activates a counter attack, choose 2 of their cards, switch them to rest mode. They can't be switched to active mode until the end of the next turn. That's really good, that's a really strong SR. And then finally, the big boy! What we've all been waiting for. Omega Shenron. Allies absorbed. He is a unique 8 cost, 4 specified yellow, 0/5k, 30k. He is a Sin Shenron. He is a Shadow Dragon, so you can play him off your leader effect. Activate main, pay 1 yellow. Choose one mono yellow Shadow Dragon card with an energy cost of 4 or less in your battle area and place it in the drop area. Draw 1 card, then play it. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. That's amazing. Activate main, if your lead once per turn, if your leader card is a yellow Shadow Dragon, so it not locked it. So I think we eventually will see a yellow Omega Shenron leader. But for now, Sin's the only one we got. And you send 1 mono yellow Shadow Dragon card. I like how they're specifying mono yellows. Like, it leaves the door open for other Shadow Dragon colours in the future, without having to worry too much about design. with an energy cost of between 2 and 4. That isn't Sin Shenron. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, and this card gains the skills of that. Oh, it is. Like, I remember me and Peter talking about this. Like, what if it gains the abilities of the cards? That's cool. So I wonder what. I think Nerva's going to be like a boss monster. Copy the Shadow Dragons. It's absorb Shadow Dragons, and with 30k power, copying critical or double strike is enough to end games on its own. That's true. Other dragons in the set shortly, stay tuned. Fair enough. Love you, Bandai. Love you. So Black is the Dark Empire Saga. Allies and enemies alike make their first appearances from Shroom Salsa. Yeah, I mean, this is the first time Shroom and Salsa have been seen in the West. That's huge already. And I guess that means Mechikabura is, like, the prominentness of Mechikabura is going to be set 4. Unu Mori is set 4, which is cool. I assume they'd be just blowing their load. I assume we're going to see, like, the... we don't even see him here, do we? The, like, old version of him, and then we might get a secret rare of him in his youthful form. In fact, I would hazard a guess one of the secret rares is going to be Dark King Mechikabura. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that's its name. But yeah, so we got a Gojita Xena, not Vegeta Xena, so we've still got that to hold out for. Cool artwork there. Also, once per turn, when you play a battle card using Uni Infusion skill, draw a card. That's cool. When this card attacks, draw 1 card, then add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Activate main once per turn, send top 5 cards from the deck. Send up to 5 cards from the top of your deck to your warp. Okay, so it's going to be an overwhelm? No, it can't be overwhelm. Interesting. Draw 1 at 4. Fateful Fusion Gojita Xena. Once per turn, when you play a battle card using a Unifusion. Okay, so Unifusion, draw skill. I mean, that's cool. When this card attacks, draw 1 card, then send up to 5 cards from the top of your deck to your warp. I need to know what that's about. Add 1 card from your life to your hand, choose up to 2 of your black battle cards with an energy cost of 1, they get 10k power until the end of your next turn. Opponent's next turn, that's really cool. It's all about the classic black theme of manipulating cards in your warp. He also uses it. Okay. So Gojita, Fearless Fusion, 0-5, block a Union Fusion. If you 1 specified black, ooh, Peter's not going to be happy about that. If your leader card is Black Saiyan, only. Interesting. Goku Xena, Vegeta Xena, no costs or anything, just same power. I guess it's only 16k. I was looking up to see if we see the Vegeta Xena and stuff. You can choose battle cards in your warp when choosing cards. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. If you do place the chosen cards, does Vegex also allow you to Potara from the warp? Because if so, this is huge. Place the chosen cards in your drop area from your warp. Oh, and that's how you fill your drop area. When this card's played, choose it to 1 of your opponent's battle cards. When it's got 4, like, no, and warp it. That is huge. That is so good for 1. I love that. And then we have... That's my boy. Look at his Super Saiyan 3 hairdo. Marvelous Might. 0-5k. Barrier. Union Fusion. Pay 1 if your leader card is Black Saiyan only. Yeah. And your opponent has 2 or more energy, so this can come down really early. You can choose... You choose black battle cards. Yeah, so same effect as this one. Activate. So it's only 20k barrier. Activate main. Send this card from the. Place this card at the bottom of your deck. Play up to 1 Son Goku Xena card with an energy cost of 1, and up to 1 Vegeta Xena with an energy cost of 1 from your drop area. Or warp. Okay, interesting. So you can swing with him. You can warp him. So you put him at the bottom. You get the card materials back. Where's the plus 10k? And then on the awakened side, you can boost the. Okay, yes, there you go. They're the Xena cards, so they become 15k's. Pycon. This card can only attack if it has. This card can't attack, so it needs 3 markers on it. And Activate main +1, choose up to 2 black battle cards with an energy cost of 1. They get... Oh, that's really cool. So you could essentially make these 20... Oh, that's actually dangerous. Activate main mana. Play 1 black battle card with an energy cost of 6 and the Union Fusion skill from your drop area or warp. That's awesome. That is such a good unison. Once per turn, when your opponent adds a card from their deck to their hand using a non-leader skill, this card... What? These guys are just going to be hugely powerful. This is insane. Wait, so that's when your opponent adds a card, and I guess this is when your opponent plays. When your opponent plays a battle card with an energy cost greater than their current energy skill. So Dark Broly punishment right there. Yeah, that's cool. I love that. And then, here we go. Harness dimensional power. Up next. Okay, right, okay. So, Shroom and Salza. I wonder where they... if I can't show you it, but if you... When the Salza explained video goes, I use this exact art for it. In fact, on the thumbnail for Shroom Explained, I believe I used this one as well. It's nice to know where they're getting it from. When this card attacks, draw a card. Also, once per turn, if the battle card... if this card is in battle, when you use a black battle card in a combo, your opponent sends 1 card from their drop area to their warp. If there are no battle cards in your opponent's drop area warp, draw a card. That's really unique. I like that. When your life is at 4 or less, or your opponent has 4 or more cards in their warp, you may draw a card and then switch up to 1 to active. When this card attacks, draw. Same effect there if they've got no... and then so activate moment once per turn. If there are no battle cards in your opponent's drop area, choose up to 1 black evil wizard, demon realm, demon god. So evil wizard, demon realm race, or demon god with an energy cost of 2 or less in your deck or hand. Play it. That is busted. You can play magic. In fact, I've got him here. This is unintentional because he is an evil wizard. Actually, no, he's demon realm race, and you can play him. You can play for 1 energy. Mechikabura Broken Seal, which then stops your opponent playing cards. And when you play him, you can say, you have the activate main to find a Dark Dragon Ball. Ah, that's so good. So then we've got 2 nice skillless versions of Shroom. Is it? No, that's still his first form. I was going to say is that his powered up form, but no, his powered up form has his cape down here, and it looks not as good. And then Salza. So 2 skillless cards there. And then we have a new Toa. She's not a fair ticket. I missed the 1-drop fair ticket Toas. But she can attack. So when this card is played, look at the top 5 cards, add up to an evil wizard, demon realm, or demon god among them to your hand, shuffle. Activate once per turn, pay 1. If your leader card is black, play up to 1 skillless demon god with an energy cost with power of 15k from your deck, drop area, shuffle your deck. If you look through it, card. So basically, play this, play these. Fair. We don't get an SR one? Bandai. I mean, I hope we get an SR Shroom. Yeah. There's plenty of good artwork they can use for it. So Shroom, a new demon god. Yeah, I guess because he's introduced with the Janemba stuff, so... 0-5 Shroom, a new demon god. When this card attacks, send up to 1 battle card from your opponent's drop area to their warp. If there are no battle cards in your opponent's drop area... I really want to see how they do, like, how easy it is to manage your opponent not having a drop. So if there are no battle cards in your opponent's drop area, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and warp it. That's really good. Seems really costly. Then this is where the activate main comes in. Choose 1 of your black skillless battle cards with an energy cost of 2 or 3. Return it to its hand. Play this card from your hand. I'm assuming that has the same effect. It does. But when this card attacks, send up to 1 battle card from your opponent's drop area to the warp. If there are no battle cards in your opponent's drop area, choose up to 1 black evil wizard, demon realm, demon god with a cost of 2 or less from your hand, and play it. So yeah, essentially, you go into this guy. So Toa into these, into him, into him. Which then brings back this. Then you go into him, and then we got Dark, not King Vegeta. That's such good artwork as well. Deflect triple strike. Deflect triple strike. Also, once per turn, when this card attacks, send up to 2 black battle cards from your opponent's drop it. I love this, like, getting rid of cards from your opponent's warp, drop to warp. I think that could be kind of huge, and I like really understand. Like, Dark Broly would struggle against this. If your opponent has 10 or more cards in their warp, oh my god, that is insane. Vegex, be worried. I think this like card will like proper punish Vegex decks. Once per turn, if your opponent activates a counter skill during a battle with this card, send 1 card from your opponent's oh, fuck me. Pay 4 if your leader card is black and your opponent has 3 or more cards in... What? 3 or more cards in warp. Play this card from your hand. So you can... Like, yeah, okay, you bring it out turn 4, but turn 4 is 2 triple strikes. Your warping stuff, it's really good. So, how do you like the latest cards? Well, Bandai, let me tell you. From a theme point, it's the best set you've ever done. And based on the cards you introduced here, it's probably the most exciting and unique set you've done. So, I really dig them. Just one more thing to add. We are really pulling out all the stops for pre-release. As mentioned in the video, we've included a lot of cards that will really take players back to their old favourites and welcoming returning players. We'll tell you about that in the next... Our next designer notes are planned on the 11th, which is in next week, next Friday. So yeah, we got all that to look forward to. I'm going to, like, I've only covered what they do. I think me and Peter are going to break down these cards by set, and see if there's some synergies we can come up with for you guys. As far as this set goes, I'm absolutely floored. Please go and watch the trailer over on Bandai Card Game. Please go and watch my trailer reaction. I absolutely adore this set. I need like 8 cases of it. And I can't wait till we see the Ultimate deck next week. Let's quickly go and look at the movies. Only that card list is event we will look at. We'll look at product quickly just to see what we can see. So we have Vicious Rejuvenation, 292, 60 normal cards, 38, 30 rares, 23 super rares, 10 special rares, and 3 secret rares. Standard formula. And these are box toppers. So each box topper you're going to get these. And we only know of 2 right now. Or 3, do we? Do we know 3? Because... So, okay, let's just read what it says. Each Vicious Rejuvenation box purchased includes 1 Revival Pack. Each Revival Pack contains a Reboot Leader card, Extra card, or reprint. 6 types in all. So we know 1 Leader card. I guess it's 2 of each, right? So 2 reprints, which one of them is Super Saiyan 3. 1 extra card, which is Broly's Ring being rebooted, and then obviously Bagama is one of them as well, which leads us to not really know what the other ones are. That's cool. I thought Mecha would be a lot more prevalent, I want to say, but I'm really happy they haven't gone full out with him yet, which leads me to, I mean, obviously we're also seeing Super Saiyan 4 Gojita there, so he's probably going to be in the set. Nowhere on the promo card, so we can't really see that. And I guess the last thing to look at is the Ultimate deck, which I wonder how much they've revealed. Quite a lot. No, what? That's mental. That is like the best reprints you could ever ask for in the Ultimate deck. You've got Topper Righteous Aid. You've got Freezer, which is actually insane, and Protect. I was so close to buying more of these. I'm so happy about that. I'm not going to deep dive into this because I kind of want to see what we got. But there's quite clearly an extra card to do with Dark Dragon Balls there. Dark Shenron. There's 2 Dark Broly cards. There's a 1 Janemba. We've got some reprints here. These are so basically from here to here is reprints. Dark Master Saiyan getting a reprint. No, that's not Dark Master Saiyan, is it? Is it? Am I just tripping? I can't remember that card. Yeah, it is. It's because I'm so used to seeing the event pack free version. The Dark Power Black Master Saiyan I think that's what it says, and I think that is the you take a life gets 15k. Is that a yellow slug as well? Yeah, that's a yellow slug, so maybe that's how we're going to use the draft boxes. So that's our Mechikabura leader there. Our first look at him. We've got a Dark Shenron Unison. So what? How many cards is that? So 2, 4, 6, 12, 18, 20. So I don't think all the cards are on there. So 20, double it, that's 40. So there's 10 cards I think we're missing, unless I'm just really bad at maths. 3, 6, 7, 8. 8, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Huh. That is everything. Here is what we're going to get. So we're going to get Toa and Mechikabura Dark Conjurers. Dark Shenron Tyrannical Survivor. That's the Unison. So we're getting... Okay, basically you need to buy 2. Is what I'm seeing from this. Yep, you only need to buy 2, which is absolutely beautiful. Wait, the Dark Broly's are red? What? Are they? Yeah, they look like they're red. Cool. Cool. Do we have a good look at them? Oh, we do. Okay, never mind. Right, the next video you'll see from us is us going over the Ultimate deck. I've been Scott Sedman, I've been London Players Guild. This has been a very long video. I appreciate you all sticking around. It's been an hour and 30 minutes almost. Please like, please subscribe. This was a deep dive into the deep notes, but also just a cursory glance at what we're getting. We still have more to come. That's huge. So I've been Scott Sedman. I'll see you in the next video.